we wanted to record a song that you came up with, like in the moment, do all that stuff. But we gotta talk about this good old coffee that we are selling.
Because, yes, I can't wait to say it. We were with a super beautiful family flow that's produced a song that's going to be shared at the show. But first, well, Durrell is fueled by caffeine every single day anyway. But we are so excited and grateful to announce our children are home. Their school doesn't start yet. To introduce our coffee collaboration that we are doing with Grassroots Coffee. And it's such a beautiful piece to the story because for those of you who've been following us for quite some time, you may recall that the second year of the art show was held at Grassroots Coffee in Thomasville, Georgia. First one was here in Atlanta at Overlook 3 was the name?
Overlook 3, yes.
Yep, where a rainbow painted the sky.
Binding.
Yes, over the Atlanta skyline. It was wild and beautiful. Then down in Thomasville for year 2 at Grassroots Coffee, which was a beautiful full circle moment for his origin story and all the things that he's done in the outdoors. And then year 3, we are going to be in Charleston, by the water.
Through the 11th.
Yeah, we'll be showing October 8th through the 11th, so more to come there.
But the Norton and Hodges store.
Yes. So shout out to our friend and partner Suzette. So yes, we are going to be selling this beautiful, amazing, fragrant, very strong coffee. Durrell.
Why is that always?
Because Durrell needs real gasoline in the morning.
93, man.
Yeah.
We need that 93.
It's the truth. 93. Para mi esposo, for my husband. So, as you can see, if you look at the bag, how the influencers hold the bag maybe like this.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
I'm like, we really do it. Like this.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. As you'll notice on the bag, the artwork is done by yours truly. Yes, and it is called the Sporting Blend. And you're getting smooth and nutty notes with a nice finish. So, yes, so we're excited. It will be available in multiple locations, which we're excited about. We have different retail spots. One we can't announce quite yet, but it's going to be very exciting when we can announce it.
But also online.
Yes, but you can find it online.
AmericanSoul.com.
Yep. So, there you go. You finished it up.
All right. So, yeah, I think the last time we did a song, Mama Gone, was great, fantastic flow. She nailed it. You nailed it. And so, yeah, it's pretty cool to do this now. And I think it's important to like the songwriting process is really what I'm interested in. Like that moment of creation, because again, it just resonates like a painting to me.
And Mama Gone was a spontaneous flow too.
Yeah. And
this next song, You're Extraordinary, was a spontaneous flow too.
Is that the title of it?
Do you like You're No Ordinary, or do you like You're Extraordinary is the title?
That's a good question. Think on it. Let me get a charger for this computer real quick. Think on that.
Yes. So he's charging that. But so really what happened, y'all, today is we love just like when God leads and flows and we have spontaneous moments of inspiration, we just kind of flow. And we really have been like in a really amazing flow all morning with the family. The kids have been drawing and painting and contributing ideas to all the different projects we have going on. We've been talking and writing a song. It was just literally like flowing for hours. And then we were like, man, we should start like recording ASAS studio moments. So this is very like, we have not like super cleaned up or anything. This is just really literally like we brought the coffee bag in and Durrell kind of always has guitars lying around, but we have not. This is literally what we do behind the scenes all the time. It's just to kind of just riff and create and brainstorm and write, and it produces like really amazing family bonding moments. So like I said, our niños, our children, are home, so you may hear them just kind of in the background and probably asking for things every now and again. Although they're going to do their best to be quiet. But would you like to say hello?
Hello.
Okay, very good. And we're going to be from here on out. And I think our son is eating probably. So
He can care less.
yeah. Well, there he is. Avery, you want to say hello?
Hello.
There you go.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. You good?
Stay behind the school.
Yes.
Yep. Don't pass that line, buddy.
All right. So that's pretty much it for the intro. We can talk a bit about the inspo behind Mama Gone and the inspo behind You're No Ordinary. I think that's the title.
Yeah. So hand me that cassette right there.
What cassette?
Right there. That one there. So speaking of, I posted this before and I didn't like to record, so I want to talk about it a bit now. But I want to do these things called, I guess, compilations. That's the name that comes to mind. But for me, again, relating art and music and songwriting and like that for me, and that's the thing that makes the most sense to me. This now is a tangible version, and I took the second, my favorite one. Yeah, so what was dope is it took 2 takes.
And I really want to tell y'all the story. Yeah, we did the song in 2 takes. But I want y'all to know the story because I want y'all to know how this man be acting.
So but hold on.
I'm just going to tell him.
No, well, I get to that, but I just want to finish it.
Spill the tea.
This is the equivalent of a painting to me. And so the cassette, then I want to do like a legitimate, like a new work and the new style to go with this, in addition to the handwritten lyrics. So I actually went and framed the page that I cut out of that I tore out of my notebook. Put it over there, buddy.
To put this in.
You giving it to us?
No, he wants some. You can have some.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Just don't sit it right there. So this plus an original painting.
Okay, that
Avery.
Yeah.
You about to drop that, buddy. So this plus an original painting, plus the handwritten lyrics to whatever song, whatever we write down for this next song that we're working on, that to me is a compilation. Like, that is the entire thing, and you display them and you present them as one thing. So like, again.
Yeah, let me explain the concept. So,
yeah.
Okay, so what he's talking about is we decided, because it was happening anyway. So when we're in our flows and we're in our studio and we're just like vibing, we will often get visual language and musical language and expression at the same time. And so we are now keying what comes through us as visual language with what comes through us in an auditory format, which has been so exciting because truly, if you think about like capital A art and just all the things that we're reaching for and what art does for people, you're reaching into that that unknown, that creative space, that inspiration, that God force that flows through everyone. And music, art, all of those sing on the same plane. That harmonious God broadcast, right? And so because these things are flowing through us all at the same time, we're going to start presenting it to you all at the same time. And these behind the scene kind of studio takes are going to be us documenting the process of how it occurs. So I'm going to talk to you, I'm going to tell on him and tell y'all how Mama Gone happened. And then we'll tell you, we're going to actually write the rest of You're No Ordinary in real time on here. So no pressure at all.
Yeah, we're just going to get, figure it out.
Yeah.
But,
So Mama Gone. So thank you also guys for the overflow of love and gratitude and letters and text messages that have come through about Mama Gone. It's like, what's interesting about when you're obedient to inspiration, to the spirit, to that which you understand as God and creativity, is that you never know who it's supposed to touch, who it's assigned to reach. There is a wonderful book by, who wrote The Alchemist? Paulo
Coelho, yeah.
There's a wonderful book by him called, I'm pulling up my Audible, called The Archer, that reference kind of made me think about. So pick that book up if you haven't. It's absolutely wonderful and amazing. But when you are in this aligned space, the arrow always finds its mark. Thank you, Senor Coelho. So yes, so Mama Gone, he literally, where were you when it flowed?
Oh, I was sitting in the driveway like 2 o'clock in the morning leaving my buddy's house.
Oh, that's right. You just hung out with, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was coming home late from just hanging out with his friends, and I don't know if anybody else's husband does this, but, well, probably just, y'all know Durrell. He spends more time outside. We're blessed to have a lot of space outside. So once you're on our property, he's like always exploring, and always he has tree stumps he sits on and all kind of stuff, and sits on the porch, and sometimes he sits on the back of his truck, and he just will be in a vibe. So you were just sitting on the back of your truck?
I had just got back, literally just pulled into the driveway. So, and it's funny, on my phone I actually have some earlier recordings of the thought, because I was recording them. Something just told me, pick up your voice note and record this. So I pulled into the driveway and I was listening to Jimi Hendrix Machine Gun. Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it was, but that song, and I was listening to like Lil Red Corvette, so like some Prince stuff. I was kind of flipping between the two of them, and somehow I got to the lyrics of Mama Gone. I don't know what it was. It was just something about how Jimi Hendrix was singing Machine Gun. So I sat there. I think I recorded 3 quick takes on my phone. So let me see.
Yeah,
I want to go through it real, because I actually haven't thought about the entire. Real quick, if it's worth it, let me see.
Oh, boy, I haven't even heard these.
Yeah, I wasn't. It wasn't. It's not really clear. I thought the Machine Gun part was gonna come back through. I couldn't remember how. But anyway, I was listening to Machine Gun, Voodoo Child, yep, and then Little Red Corvette. That's what it was. Okay. And it just, something just kind of falls on you, man. It just hit, and I was like, oh. So then I had them in my head, and I came in
the house. Mm-hmm.
You know, came inside, and I think the next day you were downstairs, and I was sitting in the corner, and I was kind of dinking away.
That's not what happened. Okay, so
you came downstairs for something, and I was sitting down.
You sent me the lyrics. I woke up because you came in late, so the kids and I were asleep when you came home. But you sent me the lyrics, and I think that might have been a 5:30 workout for me the next morning. So when I woke up, I had these beautiful lyrics in my phone, and I texted you because you were asleep when I was leaving for the gym, and I texted you, and I was like, these lyrics are beautiful and amazing.
Oh,
and then, yeah. And then so like the day went, we worked that day, whatever we were doing.
That's what it was. Then later, because you said that, I went to try to figure out the chords to it.
So you were just doing what you were doing the day. I was working the day, whatever. So then that evening, it's like we've gotten the kids in bed. You know, it's like 10 p.m. And Eastern Standard Time. And this man comes in the room and says, I think I figured out the lyrics, and hands me his notebook. True to our names, for sure. It's that one. You know,
but the lyrics are not in there. I took them out and framed them.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you did. It's in the other studio. It's framed, yes. So he shows me his like lyric book, but he writes down songs and things as he's composing things. And he goes, can you sing it? And I was like, sing what? Now, I will say to you, like, I love my husband. I really, really do. And there are very few things I will tell him no to, and vice versa. Like, you always want to do things for your spouse because that's what you do, right?
Yeah.
And so he asked me, he was like, can you sing this song? And I was like, sing what song? He was like, sing Mama Gone. And I told my loving husband and best friend no 5 times. Literally. I was like, nah. It's beautiful, but no. And the reason I didn't want to do it was because I was scared. Truly afraid for a number of reasons. One being, obviously, he lost his mom when we were 12 years old, and we knew each other at that time. For those of you who don't know that part of our story, we met when we were 12. And I remember that 12-year-olds. And the way we first connected, the way our souls first connected, is for some reason he was drawn to talk to me about his grief and what he was going through at the time. And you know, like how innocently children get to know each other? Like, I really just listened. Because some people hear our story and they're like, yeah, right, you guys were really just friends. And we're like, no, for real. We were sincerely, innocently, and truly just friends. We didn't kiss, we didn't hold hands, like nothing. Like, we were sincerely friends. And so he would call me as a friend and talk to me about what he was experiencing in life and all the things that whatever's important at 12 we were talking about. And so I know that wound, and I've known it since then, since those years, and I have gotten to know that mother wound, as you may, if you could follow that, if I can follow that, as he's grown older and as we've grown older together. And what he's taught me is that wound, that space never really leaves, but you have to learn how to heal it and express it and talk to it. And that's truly what Mama Gone was. But obviously I didn't want to talk about it because I felt like it was a huge responsibility to just stand in the gap for him in that way. And then also, obviously, not obviously, because I can't assume that everyone knows our story in all parts, but I have not experienced that part of life. And I knew that it would touch the surface of experiencing it one day. And to truly embody the lyrics and deliver the vocal performance, I would have to sit in that space.
Now, that's been the constant feedback from everybody that said it. It's been either it made me think about my parents that aren't here, or it made me think about what is to come.
Yeah,
which is
it's actually kind of deep for the kids. I just thought about it, so we won't stick too heavy on here because our kids are in the room. But yeah, that's definitely been the feedback. And it's wild. So the first take, so we did it in 2 takes. Like literally, we're upstairs in our bedroom. He's like, "You have to come down to the studio. You have to do it." So I finally said yes because I saw my 12-year-old friend looking up at me at the 5th time, and I was like, "All right, I'll do anything for you." So we went downstairs to the basement where we record, and we just let it rip. And the first time, which maybe we will share that maybe one day, but it's very, very raw. It's very, very vulnerable. But I'm literally I'm crying.
I have the whole thing. It's a 10-minute track.
Yeah, I'm crying.
2 5-minute sets.
I mean, I get through it, but I mean, I'm crying because that's the first time I actually sung the song the whole way through. Like literally, I'm looking at the lyric book. And then he was like, "Okay, we felt like it was too raw.
It was too much. Yeah, the crying and the emotion preceded the song.
Yeah. So we were like,
and you need him to walk
together. Yeah. So we recorded it the second time, and then I still wanted to record another take, but he was like, "We'll take the second take."
Well, the second was enough. So I'm like this with my painting. I'm like this with art. The way that I have always appreciated abstract art. Matter of fact, like think about the type of artists that I like. Twombly, the people whose work is so stripped down and bare bones and like,
and really make you feel
it. Yeah, like a Rothko, a Twombly, a Basquiat, a Thornton Dial, like all of these guys that I really like, their stuff is stripped down to the core of basically. You got to think about the musicians like Muddy Waters.
Yeah.
John Lee Hooker. All of these guys, their stuff is very Lightning Hopkins, Willie Nelson. All of these guys. Their stuff is so very, and then Prince, right, and Jimi Hendrix that come in with power, force, and emotion. So all of but all of it's just raw. It's I like hearing the jangly stuff in Jimi Hendrix song. You hear it in the background. You know what I'm saying? Because the technology wasn't all that good back then. Or I like hearing what else was going on when people about to break or whatever. Like there's enough AI and technology and all of this stuff out there right now that can produce a 100% clean song and album.
Beautiful song
for instance, the new Clips album. The new Clips album that Pharrell, their feedback and if you watch interviews with Pharrell and Clips recently, their biggest thing, and which is dope that they were like this, but they were like, this is a clean album. You can eat off that. You can eat off of it. That's the thing. You can eat off it. It's clean. It's this, and all the vote is mastered well, and all of that stuff. Great, but for what I want and the type of music that I am interested in making, because I finally, I'm not just practicing just for the sake of getting good at guitar. I'm practicing something because it expresses something way outside of my own understanding.
Right.
So everything that comes with it
just comes with it
is great.
And that's what you're speaking to, is that space of creativity. So whether you're meditating or painting or playing or singing, all good art should touch that and inspire something, literally put you in that place of creation where you can then think about how you're connected, how you're called, what's flowing through you, what needs to be healed. So all good art touches that in some way, in unique ways, for whomever the receiver is.
Right.
And so that's what's important about, like, what you're saying is just recording whatever tape comes through. Because really also what happened is, normally if it's a very extra rehearsed version, there would have been thought and rehearsal behind interpretation. But how he sang it, which I thought you were going to play it earlier, but how he sang it is not how I sang it, because I interpreted it as the words flowed through me. So I was literally looking at the notebook and simultaneously interpreting the song.
Yeah.
And song interpretation is a different. It's an altogether. Well, okay. It's an altogether sometimes different process, right? If you are, mechanically creating, which either way is fine, right? We're not criticizing either way, but he's just explaining as to why we record and publish the raw things. I am grateful for the moments of inspiration and the moments of God really speaking to us and us being obedient, and being vessels of what's supposed to flow through us. And that's what happened with that song. And we're really grateful for how it's touching people's lives. And the interesting thing about the work that we're doing, it all leads back to one focal point. And that is, there are things that equalize everything. And that particular topic, I'm trying not to speak too much on it because my kids are right here and they will start asking very deep questions. Right. I wonder where they get it from. So, but that it touches on an experience that we will all one day have to experience, right? And it happens to be a topic that, if you have experienced it, you know the gravity of it. And if you haven't yet, either the strongest of the strong and the most developed of the most developed can approach that topic with grace and understanding and maturity. Right. But where I was definitely when I sang the song was not even ready to think about that yet, So yeah, I think that's a good little summary of how we got there. So I love you, and I also told him that it healed me in ways that I didn't know I needed to be healed. It spoke to me. It changed me having to sing it, although I want to sing it, but we did it. So thank y'all for hanging on, because that was it was an interesting experience, but I'm glad we did it. So
well, thank you for singing it.
No problem.
It's just one of them things you go with what you go with it with. And
okay, our kids just left, but grief is a part of life, is what I was trying to say, and we all have to deal with it.
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't want them to ask me 50 questions about grief and who's leaving, and they think somebody. Our kids, and you have to be careful with little kid brains. But okay, so back to the studio session.
Yeah. All right.
We are going to finish writing You're Not Ordinary.
Right. So we started with, and I want to notate this. So as we do it, I want to just, one mistake that I made beforehand was always was thinking about stuff, not writing it down, in the moment, and then trying to remember it afterwards, which I guess I did, but I don't like doing it. So we were with, go ahead with your vocal.
Yes. So I was just looking at my kids, and this is just literally what came to me, and I
Hold
sent
on
him a
one
voice
second.
note.
1 second.
And all of a sudden, we were just like having a family jam session.
Hold on 1 second. I want to get the. All right, we were having a family jam session. You looked at the kids.
Yeah, looked at the kids, and I don't know. We were just literally just chilling. Like, Larry, I tell you, like, we have not doctored this up. We in sweats. They are in pajamas. Like, we just chilling. But it came through as, you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. And I don't know if that's in the right key yet, but we'll find it. I think we were in A. Yep. So, if you want to see our process, we're just going to finish writing this song together.
So that's just that scale. So we'll call that let's say it's of course right now. And then I was on an A. So I think you liked that one, which was right there. So that was boom, boom, boom. Get me. So start with let's build around this here.
Okay. Here you go. So I can speak it out loud. So right now you're on an extraordinary journey between time and space. Don't let that mind race, for that is the key between you and the cosmos. Let it flow. Let your extraordinariness flow. And then it's probably time for the hook again there. And then the rest is distraction. Only aligned action. Traction, momentum, divine design. If I just sit back and listen, it's already mine. Mine, mine, mine. Mine by design and by assignment. Okay. I like that. Okay, so maybe I'll just try that part. So, mine, mine, mine. Yeah. Or mine, mine, mine. Mine by design and by assignment. It was meant to be. I was meant to be. You were meant to be. We were meant to be. Extraordinary. And then back to the chorus. So, interesting. All right. Mine, mine, mine. Mine by design and by assignment. It was meant to be. I was meant to be. Yeah, I can respond to your chords. So, yeah, okay, let's try that. So, rev me up again, and I'll respond to you instead of you following this. Give me that. Bum, 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 mine, mine, mine. Mine, mine, mine. Mine by design. By assignment. It was meant to be. I was meant to be. You were meant to be. We were meant to be. Go back up. Extraordinary. That's good. Okay. Ordinary. 'Cause you some, yeah. So lots of people.
I try to go over it.
Yeah. And so we'll have to transition back into the chorus from there. Yeah, so once we get that, but that's nice. And then if you can flow back into the scale, because we still should.
We still got it. I want to use that, but I just needed to get down and it might be.
And then.
So.
Yeah. You're no ordinary. You're extraordinary. See if you can find your way back to the scale. Okay.
Yeah. So. Something like that. So I'm gonna skip. So you'll carry it, but I think it's something like.
So actually, okay. So it's hold on. It's da 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 da, and then you can wrap it back to the beginning of the yeah, and then go.
So all right. So
You see what I'm saying? That was nice. That was nice. You're extraordinary. That's nice. You're no ordinary. You're extraordinary.
Keep going. Sing with it.
You're no ordinary. You're extraordinary. Nice. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. And it might be we end up speeding the chorus up a little bit. So that's probably going to be the bridge. Then mine. That's probably more of a bridge than a verse. Mine by design. Yeah.
So it's a falling, it's a descending scale. So
Mine, I can show you. So go from mine, my design. Hold on, get the lyrics pulled up. So mine, my design. assignment. Then it revs up a little bit. Then it's like, then it's the it was or that.
So I think it makes sense to go from. I think somehow I can go from.
Let me try it. So, if you can follow my voice, either I can sing it.
No, you sing. Let me follow you.
Okay,
you
so
just sing, and I'll go.
We'll go from mine, and we'll go through the. It was meant to be. I was meant to be. You were meant to be. We were meant to be extraordinary, and there's a resolve there. And then we'll wrap back around to. You're no ordinary. Sorry, need some water. My children took my water. Back to da 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 da. So. Mine by design.
Start over.
Mine, it's mine by design. Or wasn't I following you though? That's what it was. That's
Was that it? Yeah. Okay, so go ahead. I'm gonna just try to. Go ahead.
Start playing and I'll pick up. That's nice. So do that again.
Alright, I think I can do it. Alright.
Mine, it's mine by design and assignment. Oh, 'cause I was meant to be, you were meant to be, we were meant to be. Extraordinary, 'cause you're no ordinary. Actually, I think I want to I think we're going to end up speeding the chorus up because we were meant to
go
be.
Go through that whole thing. I'm going to skip with you. Just sing that part. Start from the beginning of that part.
The beginning of the bridge?
Yeah. Where I start there.
Okay. I guess I probably know it by now. Okay. Mine. It's mine by design and by assignment. 'Cause I was meant to be, and you were meant to be, and we were meant to be. Then I'm gonna go extraordinary. I think somehow the reason I want to speed the chorus up because I really need to go from extraordinary.
So extraordinary, like cut it. Just cut half of what you're saying. Cut it in half. So you're dragging out extraordinary, cut extraordinary. Like
We were meant to be extraordinary,
yeah.
And then you want me to. Well, I was thinking. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. Extraordinary. We were meant to be extraordinary. So that's what I need to do. I just sing extraordinary like it's sung in the chorus. That's it. So we were meant to be extraordinary. And just go back into it and say, then you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. So we were meant to be extraordinary, 'cause you're no ordinary. That's it. 'Cause you're no ordinary. See what I'm saying? The chorus is too slow. Like I need to speed the chorus up.
So me keep playing at the same thing?
But we're gonna speed it up.
That's fine.
So the chorus really needs to be.
I'm not gonna speed up because I think you speed up. Let me try to keep my same.
So maybe it's, you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. So maybe it's just a faster tempo. So maybe it's not a slow song. Maybe it's not a ballad. Maybe it's the you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're no ordinary. You're extraordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're no ordinary. You're no ordinary, you're no ordinary. 'Cause you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. I don't think I like that. That's too rushed. I don't think I like it. It's too rushed.
You were good the first. It's just it's a medium song, like, because that's too. It's not a fast song at all, or at least I'm not thinking about it in a fast kind of way.
Can you put that metronome on? Because then I can find the tempo.
Yeah.
We need a drummer. Until then, though, every musician knows.
Actually, you know what? Let me not do it on there. Let me do it on my phone because for some odd reason I'm more adept on my phone.
Are you
I have
more
another
adept on your phone?
Yeah, I have another metronome downstairs, but for some odd reason I just be fumbling on with the thing on there.
So I think we're gonna take it from the bridge and figure out how to wrap back around to the chorus and call this a good studio session. 'Cause
Yeah.
I gotta get ready for another meeting.
Start
Really
at
working.
90.
Working and creating.
Go 100.
Working and creating. That feels fast. That feels fast. Actually, let me find it. Without that, hold on 2 seconds. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. It's probably where I wrote it.
Yeah, that's where you wrote it.
Moderato. Okay, let's see. Let's take it up. Allegretto. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. What do you think?
Keep going.
You're no ordinary. No ordinary. Extraordinary. You know. Oh. Come back down a little bit. You're no ordinary. You're extraordinary. Da 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 da. 'Cause you're no ordinary. What was it? What was it? What was it? Hold on. Hold on for 2 seconds. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. What about that? You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary.
Keep going.
You following this though? or just ad libs. Ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary. But the song just might be changing. So instead of, I'm just kind of, if we're just gonna go with what's flow. So the way it flowed the first time was, you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. But maybe it's, you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. Oh, you're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary, you're extraordinary. You're ordinary, you're extraordinary. And then we go back into mine, mine, mine. Sorry, I didn't tell you I was switching.
Alright, start from here. We'll go one and one, and then we'll go into my thing. Go ahead. Turn it
Stop.
up.
Nice, okay. Alright, here we go. You're no ordinary. Wait, what happened? You told me to do it one time.
Oh. Good. Okay. So we're doing the ordinary then my. Okay, my bad.
Oh, so that's what I understood, but I don't know.
I was just going, man. Go ahead. I'll slow down in a second.
You're fine. I can, cause you're no ordinary. You're extraordinary. You're no ordinary. One more time on that. You're no ordinary. 'Cause you're extraordinary. You're no ordinary. 'Cause you're extraordinary. Go to mine, mine, mine.
So it should be. The my is here. Go with the my thing. Let me go with that. Let me see. You sing that part.
Mine, mine, mine. It's mine by design and by assignment.
All right, start over.
That part only.
Yep.
Mine, mine, mine. It's mine by design and by assignment.
Go ahead.
Mine, mine, mine. It's mine by design and by assignment.
Yeah. Go right here.
I was meant to be. Mine, mine, mine. Mine by design and by assignment. Da, da, da. 'Cause I was meant to be. You were meant to be. We were meant to be. Extraordinary. Ordinary.
Okay, so we just need to stick to
All right,
But I
let's
can
pause
go
it.
from.
Ready, pause.
Hold on. Yeah, but always end at a. Put a period on it. All right, let's try it again. So. What was it?
You found it. No encontraste.
That was it.
My design, my assignment.
Keep going.
I was meant to be, you were meant to be, we were meant to be. Then I gotta go to extraordinary. Extraordinary. Okay. Okay. We wrote all right in this room too. This might be the. I was meant to be, you were meant to be, we were meant to be. Then extraordinary.
Keep going. Go. Start over.
That mine.
Go ahead.
Mine by design and by assignment. 'Cause I was meant to be, you were meant to be. What?
One more time. Good.
Mine by design and by assignment. I was meant to be, you were meant to be, we were meant to be. Ready? Extraordinary, extraordinary, 'cause you know ordinary. Again, extraordinary, 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 'cause you know ordinary. Ordinary, that's it. Okay. I started cooking the kids lunch, and then he said, "Come here."